Taurus, welcome to your reading for the last 2 weeks of December. I'm excited to have you guys back. If you're returning, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Edie with Missedietarot, and we're going to have an awesome time getting into the reading for the last 2 weeks. So this is December 15th to the 31st. So some of this might have already happened. Some of it could be your current situation, and some of it is what is yet to come in the future. However, it's going to apply to you. Of course, please take what fits. What doesn't, let it go. It's not for you. This is a general reading, so of course I'm just trying to get whatever messages I can for whoever may be watching, and if we're not connecting, then definitely check back so we can get connected in the next one for sure. How I do my readings, I use lots of oracle cards. These oracle cards are to help me make sure I get a bigger understanding of the picture of what the messages are trying to say for you, and because we're doing such a long time, I have a few different cards that I've pulled out for everyone to get a bigger picture, like I said. Awesome. So I use the unicorn oracles, the lovers oracles, the romance angels. I use the universe has your back. I also have the Gilded Tarot for your 2-week period message, and I'm also going to be using the Archangel Michael deck at the end. So we're definitely going to start with the first card, which is your unicorn oracles, and the first one you received is called Cycles. Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body and tune into the moon's magic. So for many of you, this is a very powerful time here with this beautiful unicorn and the butterflies signifying transformation. Of course, you know, coming from that caterpillar phase into this. So there's of course an ebb and flow to life that you have to follow. For many of you, you're also being guided to perhaps learn a little bit more about moonology, because that has a lot to do with the cycles of the moon, harvesting and planting and all that stuff, but in life how you can use that towards your advantages to understand when is the right time to do things and when it's not, so that you're not having all these conflicting restrictions and stuff like that. So the cycles of this for women, of course, this is about learning our bodies, understanding how we can tune into our feminine energy with that cycle as well. And for men, it would just have to do with how to apply this to how to have these different cycles in your life. Of course, endings and beginnings. In general, this is about you flowing with the energy that's around you, as opposed to trying to force things that aren't working. And maybe you've been trying to go full steam ahead, Taurus, in a lot of areas, and it's just letting you know that there is a rhythm and a rhyme to things, and you just need to come into alignment with that. Beautiful card to start with. Awesome. Your lovers oracles is, you have 4. So the first one is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Definitely enjoy this beautiful energy. Of course, Taurus, you know, you could be having a very passionate connection with someone. Then we have acceptance is key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that beyond which we can control. So for many of you, just allow things. This could be like a little divine reminder here from your angels that you just have to allow things to unfold. Accept them as they are. You can't force things to go differently. So just be present. And then we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. And of course, we have the fun holiday season coming up. So for many of you, you know, just enjoy yourself. And of course, if this is you with your connection, then definitely be playful, flirty, you know, allow yourself to explore how things are, and cycles, you know, just try something new, change something. Maybe you're stuck in a pattern, you know, so be a little playful with it. Try something different, you know, be a little adventurous, Taurus. Get out of your usual routine. And then we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Transformation, I was talking about that with the butterflies, then we're transforming here with the trust card. So allow things to unfold naturally. The natural cycle of everything will come out. Now we have your romance angels. We have 5, so bear with me. Your first one is free yourself. Have you been trapped in this cycle that you haven't been able to break, Taurus? I think so. For some of you, this is just a nice little reminder. It's time to take back control of your life. So you could be repeating these situations or finding yourself in the same situation, and basically you're the one who's keeping yourself trapped. You see how the unicorn's in a pen here, kind of like in a cage? So you're kind of stuck in this circle circle of repeating possibly cycles because you haven't learned the lessons that you needed to break free from that, okay? Then we have children. So your love life is being affected by children. There could be children involved, or of course, you know, this can just be asking you to have that childlike love and belief and enthusiasm for life, to view things from the way you used to when you were a child, with love, with fun, with playfulness being here too. Just enjoy the moments around you. Someone could be getting a puppy too. There's a puppy in the picture. Maybe, you know, that's going to bring you a little bit of companionship here. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, Taurus. A little dramatic here, but she's burning a list of paper here at the bottom corner, this angel. So I feel like for some of you, it's, you know, maybe you are having a bonfire and burning all your ex's stuff. That's awesome. Been there, done that. But for some of you, this might also just be to release all that energy and that connection. And if you actually have to pull out the scissors and cut the ties, I highly recommend you do, because I feel like that is also probably blocking the next cycle of life to come towards you. Let your friends help you. Careful who you listen to, but ask for and accept support from others. So you might definitely be needing to turn to people with information to help support you, but take advice from people that are where you want to be. Don't take marriage advice from someone who's divorced, and don't take love advice from someone who hasn't had a successful relationship. So just be very cautious with who you're listening to, because you want to make sure you're taking it from the right people. Or perhaps just a reminder that it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So for some of you, yeah, listen to your friends, but at the end of the day, the angels are here just to let you know that it is okay for you to open up and to love again. Allow that cycle to, whatever it was, let it end and fall away so you can have a new beginning with people. Trust is here. Accept your situation, and there is passion. So there's definitely a strong connection, definitely with someone possibly coming in. All right, we're going to get into this part. We have one more. The universe has your back. Says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So for some of you, you've been in fear of this new beginning. You know, we can only see the stars when it's the darkest at night. So I feel like for many of us, this is just a reminder that, you know, maybe you've been burned in the past, especially with love or with relationship, because I don't sense anything here. This is not that there isn't someone, but for some of you who we're connecting with, it could be about releasing that. You have to let those old cycles fall away so the new can come in. And this is just asking you to try to look at your situation from the eyes of love. Try to see how this can be better. Learn this fear, understand this fear, sit with it. Is it rejection? Is it fear of being alone? Is it fear of being hurt again? Keep in mind, people come in so we learn from them, but not everyone is that person. So you have to release that, okay? That's a lot of energy, a little deep there for you guys, but trust that it's going to work out. Let's get into your reading. And the Gilded Tarot, the first one is the Emperor. And if this is your energy, then you're this, you know, you've been working so hard. You've been focusing on your empire. This can, of course, be the divine masculine energy too. This could be you or the person you're connecting with. This is also Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries. We do have the Passion card, so there's a little bit of fiery passion here. You could be very passionate about working towards your goals, working and focusing on your dreams. Of course, if you're connecting with the Aries energy, then there might be a little bit of silence. They're busy, they're working, they're focused. You know, he knows what he wants, so he's definitely going after to get it. But of course, this is the Daddy card, so for some of you, this can be your daddy, if you know what I mean, or this is you, and you just want to give your divine feminine, or the, you know, however you're connecting with, this beautiful energy, and you want to take care of them, you want to support them, and vice versa. They want to be supported by you, but you have this beautiful energy, but there could be no communication as well. Then the Page of Cups, someone wants to make a love offer. This could be you, you know, you could be having some flirty communication with someone. This is just playful messaging, you know, just putting your intention out there, letting them know you're thinking about them. Of course, with the holidays, you could be reaching out, or they could too. Water energy with the Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But this is just someone wanting to offer their cup of love here. Now, this is just like messaging, so it could be just flirting, new beginning, a new communication with someone, all right? Then we have the Queen of Swords. So you could have air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But with the air energy here, the Queen of Swords, if this is you, For example, she's looking at this guy. You know, this guy's making an offer. Now, of course, you can have a lot of offers coming towards you, but I feel like because the queen is looking at this, the queen with her sword is ready to cut away anything that doesn't serve her. So if you are even getting offers, but they're not enough to make you look, for example, the queen, okay, this is how these look so far. The queen's looking this way. Now, perhaps she's got her eye on the emperor. You know, she sees the emperor, but the emperor is so busy over here doing his own thing that he's not paying attention to the queen. Big mistake. But they do have very similar energies, and I'll explain in a second. And I feel like you could have some people trying to come towards you to give you this offer, or you're trying, but they have their eye on someone else. However that applies. But with the queen energy, she knows what she wants. She's not willing to accept less. So for some of you, you could be coming with just this page energy, and she wants more. You want more. You don't want just that, you know, step up, show me some more attention here. Also, she's very driven, very focused, beautiful energy, but no nonsense. So definitely whatever comes towards her, she needs to make sure it's for her greater and higher good. And if it's not, it gets cut, right? So for some of you, it's cutting that out, or cutting this person out, or cutting those energies that are not adding to you. They're draining or taking from you, but someone is trying to offer you their cup of love. But with the Emperor energy, you're both kind of working on your own things, like separately, possibly 11-11 here. So that could be a little bit of union coming together, but very similar energies, just focusing and doing your own thing. But there is love here. Two of Wands, there's a choice that must be made, Taurus. Which way will you go? Will you offer your love? Will you accept the love? Are you going to continue down your path of financial security that you could be working on? Because of course, Taurus, you're always focused on your pentacles and working hard. So there could be a choice here that you have to make of following your desire, following your path, following your heart, following your love. What are you going to do? So you're in this place of choice. Now that's fire energy as well. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or possibly a Aries for some of you. Then we have air energy again with the Eight of Swords. You're stuck in this fear. Now, I can't help but notice that she's circled by the sword. So I feel like, again, that's another cycle you could be falling into, that every time you have to make this choice, you overthink it. You keep yourself trapped here. Now, keep in mind, this beautiful woman, she's blindfolded and she's surrounded by swords, but the swords are floating. They're not in the ground. Therefore, they're just thoughts that are, you know, stuck, that you're keeping yourself trapped in. Then, of course, her hands are bound by, I believe, chains, but they're not locked, they're just wrapped there. So I feel like you think you're trapped and stuck. Oh, I love when they tell me to, here we go. They're telling you you're stuck. Free yourself. This is here. The unicorn is here to let you know that this could be a cycle. You keep trapping yourself in your thoughts in your head that you need to break, because it's time for you to free yourself from this energy, okay? Free yourself. Allow things to just happen around you. Wow. I love that. Awesome. The Chariot, because your destiny is calling. So this is you literally just jumping onto this and going full speed ahead towards your dreams, being guided to follow your path. Of course, the Emperor, he's always focused on his purpose and doing that. For some of you, you know, this is going to bring a lot of things on your journey. It's going to bring a lot of hiccups, a lot of pain possibly, because you're just like the bull, right? The energy of the bull, you're just running full steam ahead, and however and whatever is in the way, you're going to go right through it. And I feel like it's great because you have that focus, that laser focus. But I feel like for some of you, you're not seeing things from a point of actually enjoying the journey. You're, you know, with this letting me know here that it's asking you to look at things with the eyes of love. The universe is asking you to release those fears. You really need to let go of these fears, Taurus, so that you can have love come in. There's love trying to come to you, but you're so focused on everything else, you're not allowing it in. Why? Because you've probably been hurt before. But you have to enjoy this journey, and you also have to let go of the fear. For some of you, have that, just accept things as they are and allow people to come towards you. Because the Page of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands. So someone very passionate, very fiery here. This is, of course, fire energy, some more Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries you could be connecting with, or they have fire in their chart, or this just represents the love, that desire you have for one another. Very hot, very steamy. You could find this person very attractive, and they find you very attractive. So when they see you, they see this divine sexual like passion towards this person, this female. of course, the feminine energy, however it applies, of course, if it's you or you, how you see them, but she's driven, she's focused, she's very busy, she's always doing her thing. And I feel like for some of you, you're trying to offer your cup to her, and maybe there's no time, maybe they're working so hard, or they're just very focused, but she's very, very wanted, you know, like you really do think of them, you desire for them, you love them with the cup here, and vice versa. Could be how they feel towards you. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Did I not tell you that when you come to the Queen of Swords with your little cup, that might not be enough? So I feel like for some of you, you have such a strong desire for this queen that you're offering a Queen of Cups here. Now, it could be same sex for some of you. For others, I feel like this is just also, she asked you to step up. This energy is needing you to step up, and you are. And I feel like if that is you offering your cup, we have 3 queens in this really small area. So this is a very powerful connection. Make sure it's focused for what you want and for your best need, but also you have this beautiful passion, and passion was here too about being magnetic and seductive. So enjoy that energy right now, because you are attracting this love offer. Could be multiple love offers, of course, people trying to offer it to you, you trying to offer it to others. But being under the Queen of Swords, it's like, you know, it's for your greater good. They want to offer you this love, and you're just making this choice here with the 2 of Wands. We have the 4 of Pentacles. You could be holding back, Taurus. This is Pentacle energy. This could be you. They could be dealing with another earth sign, of course, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like for some of you, this is the fear part, right? You're holding up. You've closed your heart up. You're like, no, I don't want to be hurt again. And for others of you, you know, finances could be a little tough right now, so you could be focusing on that. But for some of you, this restriction, this blocking that you're doing, this holding back, this fear place that you're coming from, you're not opening up to this opportunity. So some of you need to be careful, because you could be missing a very beautiful opportunity with this person, because you're facing this choice right now that you have to make. And some of you are not budging. Some of you are not letting go of everything. You're holding so tightly onto something. Perhaps you're just so comfortable where you are. That's okay. You know, you do have the choice to do that, and vice versa. This could be the other person as well. But I'm just letting you know that if you don't break free of that, you're going to be stuck in this pen as long as you allow yourself to be. You're a friggin' unicorn. You can jump out of this anytime you want to if you're going to take that approach. For others of you, you might need to just use this sword to cut it open and release the gate here and allow this love to pour towards you and break that cycle, because you're kind of possibly, for some of you, you know, whatever it was that happened to you, you know, now you're trapped in this energy, and earth energy, of course, being about your pentacles, your security. So you could just be like, no, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine where I am. I'm just focusing on myself and doing what I need to do. And that's great, but you still have to make this decision and this choice. Okay. So hold on. Let's see what else. Like, it's safe for you to love. I just touched that. Told me to open your heart again. Justice. Justice is trying to come towards you. Libra energy here. This is, of course, you know, having to do with balance, having to do with things coming together, balancing out things. So you can't be restricted and holding in here. It's asking you to have this. So for some of you, you know, you could have all these fears, but it's just letting you know that, like, that's in your head. You have to let go of this. And oh, I just noticed they're both blindfolded. She's blindfolded, and so is she. So it's really making this logical decision. So I feel like for many of you, it's this thought process that you have to break that pattern of see things through the eyes of love, meaning that how you see things might be coming from that place of fear and not from what is actually here for your greater good, to serve you and to make things better, to work out for you, to bring that loving connection into balance. Of course, you know, that could just be as simple as someone is just being flirty and someone else really, really does love you. Or, you know, there's just an imbalance between you that way. But that playfulness being here is letting you know that, like, have fun together, just enjoy that. And with the children, you know, it could just be like you have this beautiful, fun, innocent connection with someone. Now, I did have, oh, wow. Okay, I've never seen all of them together, so I think that that's really cool. Of course, this is a lot of air energy, but this has a lot to do with your thoughts and, like, what's inside your mind. So for some of you, you're having to have this huge balance with your thoughts here. So we have the 8 of Swords, the Justice card, and the Two of Swords. Again, she's blindfolded. So I feel like for some of you, you're literally trying to make a mind over matter decision. You're trying to come, this is a stalemate. You're not gonna have justice if you don't change. Whoa. Okay, for some of you, it is really the time to transform this. I feel like for many of you going into this new decade, you've been brought a lot of lessons, you've been taught a lot of things, and I feel like for some of you, you're the one standing between your own justice because you're keeping yourself trapped in this cycle that you haven't broke, okay? Now, justice is only going to come to you when you make that decision. We have Two of Wands and Two of Swords. So this is about following your desires and your passions, but you're also needing to make that decision to commit to this. For some of you, you might have fears of commitment, and that's what's putting you into this position, but nothing's going to make any change or progress unless you do that. So I am reminding you, it's safe for you to love, guys, so don't get trapped in your head here. Don't let the fears carry you away. Many of you have these beautiful, loving opportunities trying to come to you, but you need to break this cycle. It's time. It's time now. Okay, Taurus, now we're doing your Archangel Michael, which is a prayer, so I'm going to read them to you. Your first message from Archangel Michael is, take time making this decision. This is a huge decision for some of you, okay? Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. So this could just be letting you know that justice is protecting you. You will have justice in this no matter how this works, but the decision has to be yours. And whatever decision you make, it's just letting you know to really make sure you make the right decision. But don't overthink it with the Eight of Swords here. Don't keep yourselves trapped here for too long, okay? Because Archangel Michael wants you to come out of that. He wants you to have this, but he really wants you to make sure that you made the effort to make the best choice for you in whatever your situation, however it applies. The next one is, prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus or Mary, I ask for your divine intervention. Describe your situation. Focus on that. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. Beautiful way to end it, guys. So don't forget to turn to the divine if you need help. Your angels are here, your unicorns are here, all these divine entities are around you and surrounding you at this time. So just remember, you're not alone. If you need help, get help. If you need help from others or you need support systems, they are available for you. That decision is going to have to be something you're going to have to make, but it's going to balance out everything in the end, okay? Good luck, Taurus. We'll see you soon. Bye.